Welcome to On the Agenda, a recap of some significant action taken during the most recent council meeting on November 5th. Council members made a franchise fee agreements with 5 solid waste providers to take action to set standards for the service. Members held the first of 3 required public hearings and approved an ordinance granting Republic Services Incorporated the exclusive franchise to collect solid waste for commercial customers in Missouri City. The ordinance requires Republic Services to pay a franchise fee of 5% of the gross receipts the company receives, to follow service standards and inspection requirements, and to provide reports on certain aspects of the service.
Do now, and we will watch very closely the solid waste that they carry throughout the city or pick up and carry throughout the city is properly enclosed to prevent blowing, spillage, or leakage. We also will require reporting. They will be required to report to us total volumes of collected tonnage, the makeup of the material that they collect, the cause, and then also if there are service issues, the cause of service issues. The city reserves the right to audit their records throughout the term of the contract. We will also, in order to make sure that we know who is operating and properly operating within the city, require vehicle decaling that the city will provide to them.
In related action, council members held the first of 3 required readings and approved ordinances setting a franchise fee and granting 5 companies non-exclusive franchises to collect solid waste for residential customers in Missouri City. The 5 companies are Dependable Disposal, Republic Services, VF Waste Services, Waste Management of Texas, and Waste Corporation of America. The ordinances require all 5 companies to pay a franchise fee of 5% of their gross receipts, to follow service standards and inspection requirements, and to provide reports on certain aspects of their service. Moving on, council members are assessing the conditions of all roadways for replacement or repair. City Council awarded a contract for pavement evaluation services that includes a rating for all streets within the city limits except those that are privately maintained. The project is expected to be completed in 7 months. Special events held at city parks was also on the agenda as council members approved an ordinance governing activities that can take place at facilities in city parks. The ordinance, approved on the first of 2 readings, deletes the city's gambling provision at city parks and defers to state law. The change will allow events where no money changes hands, such as a casino night, to be held at city parks. Council members also approved appointing members to the Bond Exploratory Committee. Projects and funding will be determined at a later date. For the complete list of committee members, click on Council Connection on the homepage, MissouriCityTX.gov. And council members approved a resolution to accept a Department of Homeland Security grant for about $305,000 to fund 55 police department radios. And City Council issued 2 proclamations and recognized an exemplary service for an employee who has served the city for 38 years. Fire and Rescue Services Administrative Assistant Judy Rogers was saluted on her retirement.
When you look at someone leaving an organization, you always look at the legacy that they left. And I think the legacy that Judy left with the city of Missouri City is her customer service. Because she was always willing to help. She always had that smile, and when you talked to her on the phone, you could tell she was smiling on the other end.
Mayor Owen presented Rogers with a fossil watch and congratulated her on behalf of City Council and residents. Mayor Owen also proclaimed November 5th through November 9th as Municipal Court Week in the city in recognition of the judges, clerks, administrators, and bailiffs who ensure citizens are treated in a courteous and efficient manner and assure them of a fair, impartial, and timely disposition of their cases. He also proclaimed November 4th through November 10 as National Animal Shelter and Rescue Appreciation Week. The Humane Society of the United States spearheads this week, which is designed to help find loving homes for pets in shelters. Following the presentation of the proclamation, Sharon Valiant, Assistant Director of Public Works, reported on the successful mega adoption event Missouri City participated in.
There were a total of 67 dogs and 26 cats, and I'm happy to say all but 11 of the cats were adopted out. All the dogs were adopted out. Missouri City had some animals in the adoption event, and our dogs were gone within 30 minutes of the doors opening. They said there were people waiting in line and running to go look at all of the animals, so that's very positive.
The new shelter will need volunteers, and we welcome donations of blankets and beds for the animals. Mayor Owen also urged residents to register their pets with the city for a minimal fee in the event they are picked up by animal control. And that's what's on the agenda. You can find a summary of the wrap-up the following day on the website homepage under Council Connection. And the next regular council meeting will be held November 19th.